Good morning, guys. I actually like to share with you something that comes to my mind today after doing the recording for one of the Christian um, program, and it's interesting because what happened right now and what happened first time I come to record the show, it's actually make me think that you guys might be interested about this topic and let me know what you think and let me know what you do in this situation. So when I was newbie speaker and I just start recording my interviews, I was invited on 100 Huntley Street. And by the way, this interview just aired recently. I will post it right today somewhere in later on, but after this video as well. So I was so stressed out about how I look, what do I wear. I spent whole months looking for this perfect color, perfect sweater, perfect everything. And I couldn't sleep. I had so much anxiety, and I was thinking, why it's so stressful, how all the people gonna be watching me, listening to what I'm saying. And in this panic and frantic stress, I literally didn't even create a script of what I gonna say. I didn't ask if they're gonna ask me question and what kind of questions. I wasn't preparing, like literally, and I was so stressed out that by the time that interview came, I was almost like on the floor with so much anxiety, thinking this is not happening. So my husband drove me to the studio and we went to eat breakfast because we came early. And I kid you not, like I got this egg Benedict because I love the hollandaise sauce and all that stuff. And guess what? It dripped all over my perfect sweater that I look for a month. So I'm crying in the bathroom. I'm trying to clean out that sauce and egg yolk, and I literally falling apart. If they would have a camera outside the studio, they would see that my husband like literally almost pulling me out of the car. And I thought like I just want to throw up. I felt dizzy. I felt like all these physical outcomes of stress. And then I thought I gonna be in front of this audience, like that gonna be watching me, like screwing up my interview. It was so terrible. And I'm coming there, and this wonderful lady was like doing my hair, and the another assistant brought me necklace to cover up all the mess in my sweater. We pray over it, and then the producer said, the topic is very sensitive, so I chose to record it just one on one, just you and me. There was nobody around in one room, and I totally flopped with all the questions. I don't remember what I was saying, how I was saying, but I was okay. I survived. Okay. But because it was unknown and different, it was all over the place, but it scared me. And I allowed that fear to consume me rather than go to God. Then I'm going to God after doing all this interview and I'm saying to him, where were you? I needed your help. And I hear in the spirit God saying to me, did you ask me? You choose vanity over go to ask me for help. What? It was such a terrible wake up call that instead of fear, panic, and stress, I could go to God who has abundance of love, joy, peace, comfort, wisdom, and knowledge, and just ask Him for help. So today, I have another interview with amazing Christian program 700 Club, and I already been interviewing in the studio, and this is part two, and it's gonna air soon as well. So I'm gonna release all of that together. And I was prepared, and I was reading, and I honestly, I did my hair literally like 5 minutes before before that I have to come downstairs, and I was confident and comfortable, and I love the way I look, but I didn't spend that time because over the years I already know my wardrobe, my routine, my makeup, and I go to God for wisdom, understanding, and help. So I had so much peace. But then I came downstairs and I look at my answers to the questions, and I'm like, what? This is what I want to say. And last minute, I'm changing some stuff. So the stuff that I been practice, I prepare, and have confidence about now different. And again, my thing for the perfection kicks in, and God say, stay cool, calm, and collected. But instead of to sticking to the script again, I was trying to answer something else, like come up with ideas on the spot. And in my brain, I hear God saying, what are you doing? Stick to the script. And then my focus got into the script, and I finished interview on time, and it was beautiful. But when I'm done, I'm kind of not beating myself up, but I have those thoughts right away. What a mess. Why would you say that if you have perfect answer? Everything could be like just perfect. And I almost reached to that conclusion to hold on to, but I heard God saying, it doesn't matter. It was great. So instead of that, oh, it's not good enough because beginning was rough, blah, 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 and all those thoughts, I just cut that thought captive, like Bible says, and I just release it. It is what it is. And I show up and I did the work and I feel peace about it because I chose it. I choose peace. Could it be better? Sure. Could be worse too. But it was good. So my question to you is how you behave after you do mistake. Are you beating yourself up? Do you allow that small voice inside of you who is saying, you're good. This is enough. You are enough. Or you go after those thoughts that come in like negative, like train nonstop, saying all the stupid nagging stuff that actually physically can give you anxiety. So choice is yours. Same as me. God give me a free choice. I can choose death or life. And I'm not saying death as the physical, but honestly, when all of my emotions, like mental health, physical health, emotional health, was in destruction, mm, I don't know if I would call this living. Surviving, maybe. But there's the time when I had the choice to listen to my thoughts or listen to God. So I choose God. And if you don't know what I'm talking about with relationship with Christ, please reach out. And if you're a Christian woman who needs the community and some maybe practical tools and strategies that I used on myself to help me to overcome the struggle, I will post the Facebook resource that you can request to join. And I will share with you tips and tools. And I have coaching as well on Mondays that I provide for my Facebook group. So there it is, just sharing my story and my experiences of being human. And I hope it will encourage and inspire someone. And by the way, I keep thinking about it, about this disclaimer, because every time I talk about mental and physical health, honestly, like lots of people have different experiences and opinion and different health issues. If you need a doctor, please, please seek of the professional advice, okay? And honestly, don't apologize for the path to healing. As long as it's constructive, yeah, it's your choice, your decision, and your freedom to do so. So, if you need help, please reach out. But if you need community coaching, support, tools, strategies, help of the Christian Leadership Life Coach, please contact me. All right, guys, there you are. Happy Wednesday. All the best. Bye. Where are these buttons?